everyone, I just wanted to add this before we get into this week's battle against Will. So obviously I have quite a small following, and this is a Pokemon channel where I've been uploading my silly little videos, and I've been having a lot of fun doing that. But outside of this, I am a transgender woman, and I wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on recently. The UK, just yesterday, the Supreme Court announced that in a ruling, the definition of a woman in the Equality Act of 2010 refers only to biological women. And this came as a very large blow to the transgender community, meaning that anyone who has had gender reassignment and has the gender reassignment certificate, they will no longer be able to access women's only spaces, and they will be considered as men moving forward for the purposes of the Equality Act. Now, attacks on transgenderism are nothing new. We have been seeing this going on predominantly in the US, followed by the UK, for the past number of years. And vitriol towards the trans community has only grown over time. This is hugely challenging, and it is very difficult for people who are transgender to feel comfortable living in the world that we're living in today, as more and more instances of anti-trans bills and anti-trans rhetoric rises. It becomes a lot more publicly okay to discriminate against us, and it encourages violence towards us with little to no kind of results in terms of prosecutions. And I just wanted to put it out there that it's important to stand with marginalized communities. I've talked a lot about the transgender community here, but we're also seeing this with so many other communities, anti-immigration bills, the absolute devastation that is going on in Palestine, and effectively our governments are doing nothing about it. The only way to allow this to continue happening is to sit by and do nothing. I'm not asking everybody to go out there and pick up a weapon and be a freedom fighter, of course not. But it is important to stand, to make your voices heard for these communities who are suffering, because we need your help, they need our help, and together humanity has overcome much worse than this. But by dividing ourselves, giving up, and kind of succumbing to the onslaught of terrible news and terrible governmental decisions, that is the way in which we seal our fate. So thank you for listening if you listened this far, and we will get into the video now. Hello everyone, and welcome back to week 8, the final week of the UPA. I would like to open this video by saying I don't know what's going on with the quality of this. I opened up my OBS to start recording the video, and the quality of the input is like all over the place. It was really small. The only way that I could get it to fit the screen again was to like drag it, but that seems like it's just stretched it. So I apologize if the quality of the video is, not as good as I'd like it to be today. It's quite unfortunate, but we do what we do. Anyway, this is the final week. We are currently sitting at 3-4 with a differential of -2. It is possible for us to make the playoffs. We are in the 8th spot, and playoffs is 7 and above. And the person that we are playing is Will. I am 3-4 -2. Will is 4-3 +2. So, in order to make playoffs, we have to win, and we have to win by 2 or more. I am 3-2 with the team, so hoping to end it on a high. And listen, if we don't make playoffs, this has been so much fun, and it's just been a really good experience playing Ubers, doing my first upload league. And we're going to try and do our team proud here. Now, what we are up against is not very, what you would call fun as a final battle to go up against, because we are facing Groudon Sun. we have Groudon, Meowscarada, Heatran, Screamtail, Slitherwing, Mandibuzz, Torkoal, Walking Wake, Rotom, and Venusaur, with Walking Wake and Venusaur as the Terra captains for this battle. I tried to make the best team that I could going into this. So let's start off at the top with Whimsicott. So this is Punish the Whimsicott with choice specs. We have 349 speed, which is 1 point faster than a max speed Venusaur. And we're using the Chlorophyll ability this week. So the big fear kind of coming into this was the Sun Sweepers, Venusaur with Terra and Walking Wake with Terra. So on this set we are running Chlorophyll with 349 speed, which means that we always outspeed Venusaur under Sun, and we always outspeed Scarf Meowscarada under Sun. So yeah, this team, this set, Moonblast, Psychic, Solar Beam, and U-Turn. Solar Beam can pick up a one-hit KO on Groudon. Psychic is there for the Venusaur. If it doesn't Terra, Moonblast is strong stab move and also hits the Mandibuzz and the Slitherwing for super effective damage, and then U-Turn for momentum. We also have Choice Scarf, Cult Status, the Mewtwo. So interestingly enough, the EV spread on Mewtwo and Whimsicott is literally exactly the same. 200 plus speed, 252 special attack, the rest in Spadef. And so Mewtwo is running the Choice Scarf with Psystrike, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, and Earth Power. Again, with just enough speed to under Sun be able to outspeed a Choice Scarf, Meowscarada, and a Venusaur in Sun. We have Psystrike, Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, and Earth Power. This is just 4 very strong moves. Psystrike hits everything besides Mandibuzz for good damage. Shadow Ball is good into the Rotom, just in case it comes, and is also a pretty solid coverage option. There's not a lot of resist, not a lot of immunities. Ice Beam is just really good into the grass types, the ground types that are on this team, and then Earth Power as the final move to try and pick up a KO on a pesky Heatran or something of that sort. And up next we have a max defense, bold Skarmory. Not bold, I always get it wrong, it's impish. I will get it right one day. I will get it right one day, today is not that day. We have Sturdy with Spikes, Roost, Rock Tomb, and Body Press. This guy is just here to come in and sit on Meowscarada. I don't think there's an awful lot that Meowscarada can do to us. Even with choice specs, I think it's doing like 50% with the Dark Pulse. And it has to be choice specs to do 50% with a Dark Pulse, and then if that is the case, we will just switch out into something else. But yeah, we have Spikes for obviously Spikes, Roost to heal up HP, Rock Tomb to become a bit of a nuisance and slow down opposing Pokemon, and then Body Press as just a really strong, fun move that we can click into the opposition. Now we have Giratina with the Assault Vest, so we strongly needed some defensive bulk, especially on the special side. Again, this team is very, very threatening, especially on that special side. So we have Giratina, Haram with the Assault Vest, with Thunderbolt for Mandibuzz, Shadow Ball, again strong stab, Earth Power, again can pick up those KOs on the steels, on the fire types, and hits most of the team for good damage, and then Dragon Tail just to kind of prevent setup and to knock Will out of position and try and get his pieces moving around the board in a way that he would not enjoy. Then we have a Lumberry King Gambit. Blank Face here has a mission of his own. While we are trying to win, Blank Face is tied at the top for MVP of the season. He is currently sitting at a record of 6 games played with 14 kills, 4 deaths, and a differential of 10. And the Pokemon that good old Blank Face here is tied with is Groudon with 7 games played, 14 kills, 5 deaths, and a differential of 10. So we are not only battling for ourselves to try and make the playoffs, but also to prove why you should never, ever, ever, ever allow King Gambit to click the terror button. And we are running just 4 attack this week. Sucker Punch, Kowtow Cleave, Iron Head, Low Kick, Adamant, Max HP, Force Spadaf. We're just going to try and hit stuff really hard. We have Supreme Overlord because I don't think that Defiant is necessary. There are no like intimidators. I'm not sensing a lot of stat drops coming my way. So just reliable Supreme Overlord. Will has had a horrid time trying to get around Sucker Punch the past while, so I naturally had to bring King Gambit with Sucker Punch, and we're hoping to win a couple of 50-50s or to just really pick up some strong KOs. We are Terror type of water just for the defensive utility against, like, especially that Walking Wake. That Walking Wake with the choice specs in Sun with a speed booster is so threatening into the team, and so that was the kind of main decision for the Terror Water. Then finally we have an AV Landers. This is just kind of here again for a bit of utility, but it is pretty offensive, honestly. I am 252 special attack, max speed. Max speed for the Rotom, and then max special attack to try and just do as much damage as we can. We are running Earth Power, Weather Ball to hopefully use Will's own Sun against him, Sludge Bomb, and U-Turn. Earth Power again, as we discussed. Weather Ball, just another good move to be able to utilize that Sun, similarly to what we're doing with the Whimsicott, just kind of take it for our own. Sludge Bomb, I initially had Stealth Rock in this position, and then I switched to AV, and this was like after I kind of imported the team, so Sludge Bomb does have less PP, and then U-Turn again for that momentum. But yes, this is our team. This is what we're going into our final battle with. This is LeBron James in the 2016 playoffs, folks. I have a lot to do in this battle in order for us to win. But hey, LeBron did it. We can do it. We can be LeBron. We can be LeBron James, and he is watching over us right now because he's just in my house. We just hang out sometimes. But yeah, good luck to Will. We will begin our battle pretty shortly and see you guys there. Okay, we are just getting into our final battle of the season, of the regular season at the very least. And we have received info on the Terra type, so it's pretty much what I expected, which is Terra Dark, Venusaur, and Terra Water Walking Wake. Alright. Just leaves me out Scarada. I was not expecting that, naturally enough. So it's quite possible that this Meow is gonna go for something like a T-Spike. Now, do I make the ridiculous play of predicting T-Spike and going for Earth Power? Do I make the play of predicting no triple axle into what is obviously a Scanlan switch and click U-Turn? I'm just gonna go hard scan. We are fine with this. Okay, straight up U-turns. Turns into a bug type, does literally like a percent if, it's like 3 to be fair. So Groudon comes out. Groudon does come out. I'm going into Mewtwo. Oh, what I expect to be a spot. This is an aggressive play, and I have to play it. And I have to play aggressively here. We are exerting our pressure. Only flamethrower. I'm going to click Ice Beam, no matter what. He stays in. Takes 50%, oh my god. And then clicks EQ. He's mixed Groudon. Going into Lando and what's probably a flamethrower. Get burned, that's fine. That did not do a lot. That did not do a lot. Oh, Screamtail came out. Hello, Screamtail. I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb. There's no Steel Type on this team. Slow. I crit. I'm so good at this game. Drop skill up. Okay, so Mewtwo is dead, which is unfortunate. I can U-turn. Okay. Groudon comes out. That's fine. I do live a switch into box. I do live one rocks. Yes? It says that'll live a rocks. So I am tempted to go back into Mewtwo. And just sacrifice it. Wish comes out, Groudon goes most of the way back to full. That's fine. Because this is AV. Because this is AV, I know that I can always bring in down there. Okay, well, we're gonna keep on clicking it. Ah, is this AV? What are you trying to say? Have Sun have it. Maybe it's just spit at Groudon. Maybe it's not AV. Screamtail does a bit of chip. I'm just going into Gambit. I'm gonna keep this as a sack. There's no reason not to Terra Water. I'm slightly weaker into... That's fine, I think. Okay, Groudon comes out. We have Terra Water. Lovely. Hit him with that Iron Head. Gonna go for Kowtow. Yeah, we be loving it. We be loving it in these streets. So this is just like spit at Groudon. Okay, I'm going into Winds. Fine. Like, I have to think Venusaur's coming. Or actually, no, it's just gonna be Screamtail. So we're just gonna U-turn out. The Screamtail is just gonna come back in. Oh, it is Venusaur. Okay. Cool. Good U-turn. I suppose. Oh, okay. We have a switch. It's a Mandibles. Get off the Weather Ball. How much are we doing? No, I'm bringing in Skyrim. Assume is walking away. His speed booster won't. Good to know. Good to know.
I actually missed what he went for because I was trying to do comics. But the photosynthesis has worn off, so that's good. In comes Jack. Into Maximus. Is this thing Ruppy? Helmet. Ouch. No. Switch into Skyrim, and then I'm gonna throw off a rock to him. If he wants to click default here and get rid of his own hazards, that's fine with me. Just go for the roost. Here's Groudon. Groudon comes in, takes Spike, sets up the sun. I was between Sludge Bomb and Grass Knot. Grass Knot would have made my life so much easier. She takes a Spike and gets a spin out boost. Man, imagine if any of my Sludge Bombs poisoned this earlier. Imagine what life would be. I'm clicking the Sludge again, for sure. Come on, Landers. There we go. Wish comes out. And we got this thing so close to death, only to have it snatched away from us, I fear. Into Groudon. Groudon comes in. Takes a Spike. Takes an out of power. Just lives. Of course it just lives. Oh gosh, gang. Oh, okay, just hard switch out. On screen tail. Which you're sacking to get him walking away from. I understand. I fear... no. You fear an Assault Vest Giratina. We are not the same. It is taking 30 to 40 minutes to yeah, ish. Just went for Hydro Steam again. Okay, that was probably a misplay then. Detail, get down with a lot of shit. Okay. Sunlight fades. This time, I think he's gonna hard switch in. He's not going for Toxic, because every single time he's gone for Toxic, I've switched in Sky. He's not gonna go for Foul Play, because it does like 5%, because every single time he's switching attack. He's going to ground on. It does a little bit of check. Yes. Take your spot. Take your spot. You know what? Take a little get out of here, dudes. That's pretty bad. Actually, that's pretty bad. Can this thing touch me? Only if it's earth power. Only if it's earth power. It's earth power. It's a no. Oh my god, that did nothing. Life orb, earth power, did 0 damage. Rebuild the shadow ball. Do a bunch of shit. Okay, this is actually a hold on. So I'm going Landers. Earth power comes out. Okay, cool. And now this is gonna go for Giga Drain. I'm gonna sack Giratina. Prevent this from feeling wasted energies. 90%. I will have... Oh my god. I'm not. Oopsie. Okay, well, here's Johnny. Yes, Mandibless comes out, but we inch ever closer to a Sphinx. Because I'm always going to spam. Because last time I didn't switch. This time I am. Okay. Rocks. Foul play comes out, we get a little bit of check. I'm not gonna get back to strength. Switches. Wake comes out. What do I not need? Matters. Whimsicott, your time. Your turn, baby. Ouch, ouch. New glasses. Bring in grab. Bring in grab. Venus circles. That's not exactly. See, but it's dead. It's dead, it's dead, it's dead, it's dead. We outspeed everything. We outspeed everything. Okay, come on, baby. Masquerada comes in. I'm not faster because of the... Son of a... Let's just see how much this does. Okay, it's U-turn again. Groudon can't heal. Groudon is in range. Everything is in range. Everything is in range. We have enough to decide. Whimsicott's gonna do it. Whimsicott is going to do it. Flamethrower comes out. That's fine. Done. There are no switches.
Oh, Ruppy, you're so fun, you blow my mind. Let's get rip-roaring, Whimsicott. Bitches know they can't catch me. Vroom, vroom. Beep, beep. So let's ride. Whimsicott takes a kill. If any of the choice Pokemon are remaining, I get to sucker punch it. That is the other thing. Whimsicott, oh my god, Whimsicott, you beautiful little beast. You beautiful little beast. My little flower. My gorgeous baby girl. My gorgeous baby girl. This thing has sucker punch. Oh no. I think it's Scarf. And I'm faster than Scarf. Yeah! Oh, Whimsicott. Oh my god, Whimsicott. Oh, Whimsicott. Whimsicott, we're gonna do it. We have enough turns of sun. We're always faster than Wake. We always Oko. Mandibus. It's not. Which is not. For the record, because of foul play and U-turned. Whimsicott to take us to playoffs. Moonblast comes out. KOs. Oh, Whimsicott. Oh, you beautiful little beast. And this is it. This is the play that decides whether or not I make playoffs. If we miss out on the KO here. That's in range. That's in range. That's in range. I don't care. That's in range. That's in range. We need to win 2-0. Specs. Whimsicott in the sun. Does it. Oh! I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh my god. Whimsicott absolutely swept the end game. Absolutely swept the end game. I knew it was my win con. I knew that she would do it for us. Oh, what a game. Really, oh my god, I can't believe it. I made playoffs. GG's to Will. That was a fantastic game. I was certain I was going to lose for so long. And yeah, make sure to check out Will. Will is one of my good friends and he makes excellent content. Even if he makes the most evil and horrendous magic decks you've ever seen. Put away those Eldrazi. Please check out Will. Check out everyone in the league. And yeah, we will see you next week for playoffs. Goodbye.